Embrace and appreciate your current experience in this present moment. If gratitude feels challenging, at least allow the experience to be as it is, acknowledging its existence. This may seem like a small act, but it can have a significant impact. By accepting your present experience, you can eliminate a substantial portion of suffering, let's say about 95%, from your life. We'll address the remaining 5% later. By practicing non-resistance towards your present moment, you cultivate the ability to observe your experience without internal struggle. Of course, there may be times when you forget this practice, and that's perfectly normal. Once you realize your forgetfulness, you can re-establish acceptance of the present moment. If unhappiness arises due to the lack of acceptance, recognize its source and accept it. Interestingly, when you fully accept unhappiness, it tends to dissipate quickly. Unhappiness cannot coexist with genuine acceptance. However, recognizing and accepting unhappiness requires a level of awareness. Surprisingly, many unhappy individuals lack this awareness. Regardless of their circumstances, they remain trapped in unhappiness, often more so than those facing objectively challenging situations. Unhappiness stems from a combination of recurring thoughts, negative narratives about oneself, others, or the future, and the subsequent emotional reactions. Consider a sleepless night filled with worry about personal matters, loved ones, or global issues. This intense mental crisis takes place solely within your mind while your surroundings offer no signs of unhappiness. The body responds to the perceived reality in your head, treating it as an actual experience. Consequently, corresponding emotions arise, reinforcing the unhappiness. In such moments, there is a lack of awareness, and you become so identified with unhappiness that you may not even realize you are suffering. Unhappiness becomes an integral part of your identity, and releasing it becomes a daunting prospect. This attachment to unhappiness can hinder personal growth and transformation. However, the moment you become aware of your inner state, a shift occurs. The emergence of awareness, presence, or unconditioned consciousness offers the possibility of freedom. From this state, you can observe your inner states as they arise, including unhappiness. The key is not to perpetuate unhappiness by feeding it with thoughts. The vicious cycle breaks when you become conscious of your suffering and cease to fuel it with your narratives. Over the next 6 months and beyond, make it your practice to be aware of your inner states, regardless of the external situations you encounter. Recognize that your primary responsibility lies in monitoring your internal state, as it determines your responses to external circumstances. Through this practice, you gradually gain inner freedom, a disidentification from incessant thoughts and fluctuating emotions. You allow everything to be as it is without repression, guided by the presence of awareness within you. This journey leads to a disentanglement from the surface I, the conditioned persona, and a connection to the deep I, consciousness itself. Just as a ripple on the surface of the ocean realizes its connection to the vast depth below, you recognize the profound depth of consciousness within you. This awakening expands your sense of identity, aligning it with the boundless and tranquil nature of consciousness. Remember, this process takes time, patience, and consistent practice. Embrace the opportunity to discover your deep I and explore the realms of awareness and presence. As you progress on this path, external events will have less influence on your inner state, and true inner freedom will become your reality. As you continue on this path, be prepared for the next 6 months, which will inevitably bring challenges, problems, difficult people, and various situations into your life. Remember that the primary factor in any situation is your inner state. How you respond to external circumstances is determined by your inner state. Therefore, it becomes crucial to maintain awareness of what is happening within you. Regardless of the magnitude of the situation, whether it's something minor or significant, your responsibility is to observe and be aware of your internal landscape. This practice allows you to cultivate independence from external factors as the determining factors of your inner state. This inner freedom is the essence of awakening. Through this process, you gradually disidentify from the constant movement of thought and the unpredictable nature of emotions. It's not about suppressing or denying anything, rather, it's about allowing and accepting the arising of thoughts and emotions while maintaining a space of awareness. This space of awareness is the real you, beyond the conditioned persona, and it is where true freedom resides. Remember that as you engage in this practice, you're not alone. There are millions of individuals still trapped in an unawakened state, unaware of the potential for inner peace and freedom. Lack of awareness and presence keeps them bound to suffering. By cultivating your own awareness and presence, you contribute to the collective awakening of consciousness. Gradually, you will come to recognize the deeper dimensions of consciousness that lie within you. This unconditioned consciousness, which can also be called awareness or presence, serves as the foundation for liberation. It allows you to experience life with greater clarity, peace, and harmony. As you navigate the next 6 months and beyond, use every experience as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. See external circumstances as invitations to deepen your practice and remain centered in awareness. By doing so, you will continue to expand your inner freedom and embrace life from a place of deep inner peace. Remember that this journey is not about achieving a final destination but rather about the ongoing process of awakening. Be patient, kind, and compassionate with yourself as you progress. Celebrate every moment of awareness and the subtle shifts that bring you closer to a state of true liberation. May your journey be filled with grace, and may you discover the infinite wellspring of peace and love that resides within you.